Hey guys, so here's my recent game pickup. I got 4 arcade machines, and I got these really cheap because there is something wrong with each of them, and I plan on going through and fixing them. Actually, I got them all up and running, at least for now. And yeah, he just wanted to get them out of his garage, and there were problems with all of them. So yeah, I got these really cheap. Plus I have some experience with fixing up arcade machines. I was a manager at an arcade, Aladdin's Castle, for quite a few years. But yeah, the only thing I'm not so great at is repairing monitors. So I've got a couple games. This one here, that's got a monitor issue. I get a little bit of like screen flicker, and like the reds come in really strong every once in a while. So I don't know what's wrong with that. Maybe it needs a cap kit or something, or I need to reflow the solder. This one is just way too dark, and it's also very blurry. I tried adjusting the pots on the back, and I got it as best I could, but it's still, I mean, this is as best I could get it just from adjusting the pots. But yeah, it's really dark and a little blurry. But yeah, this one over here, Super Off Road, the one that's making all the noise. This is one I was actually planning on selling to help pay for all of the cost of these. But now that I have it here, I actually really like this game. This is the 3-player version, and it's a lot of fun. Probably my favorite game here, so I don't think I'm going to sell it anymore. It's the Super Off Road with the Track Pak. You can see, I think that's Iron Man looking all depressed. I don't know why he looks so depressed, and it's just like, I don't want to be here. But yeah, it's for whatever reason they put this up on rolling casters, and so that brings the machine up a little bit too high for the pedals. So I'm gonna have to go in there and take the rolling casters off to bring the machine down, and then connect the pedals and clean this machine up a little bit. It still needs a front glass, but the sound was messed up on this one, and so I got that fixed. It was just the solder needed to be reflowed on the board. The Cruis'n USA, it's still got the monitor issue. It's actually not doing it too bad right here right now. Sometimes it gets worse than this. Like the screen will get all wavy, and it'll kind of flicker red. So, but yeah, it's all right now. I guess it's been warmed up for a little bit too. But the other problem with this one was the force feedback wasn't working, and that was a really simple fix. Basically, the pulley just came loose from the motor shaft, and so I just had to tighten that up. I had to get security bits to actually get in here though, because I see it says security bits on the front. The dark silhouette, wow, that one was a mess. Apparently a rat had made its home up in this area up in here where the gun connections are, and there were turds all over in there. It had to be cleaned out, and then they had also chewed through all of the wiring on the gun. Like this gun has a monitor inside the sight, and that shows like a zoomed in view of wherever you have your gun pointed in during the gameplay. Like on the screen you may see like a little tiny pixel silhouette of a guy, but then if you point your gun towards it, you can see him like right up close in the scope. So that's really cool. But anyway, so the screen wasn't working, and it wasn't tracking the position of the gun. So all these wires had to be reworked in here, and I got that all hooked up, so that's working nice and good now. Yeah, the screen's back on. So it's still missing this piece. This didn't come with it. There's like a piece that covers up this area and kind of hides these wires. So I need to pick up one of those. The NBA Jam, I haven't really touched this one yet. It's a mess. The wires, someone decided to wire the controller connections directly to the board. You can see that it's just a mess. It needs to be rewired completely, like the controller connections. So I'm gonna rewire this. Right now I think only the first player works. So I'm going to rewire this. I'll put solder Molex connectors on there, and so it can hook up right to the board. But other than that, I just have the monitor issue here. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix that. If it's just, like I said, a cap kit, or if I need to reflow the solder. I'm not sure. I don't have too much experience with monitors, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, just a real quick video. I thought I'd show you guys my arcade pickup, and we'll see you guys later.